Hey. Okay, do you guys have your journals? You're going to need your journals. We're not writing in our journal, we're just using our journal, okay?
I got a book. I don't have any of that.
What page are we on?
We're going to be on page 35 and 33. Okay, the first thing I'd like you to do, guys, do you see the area to work in?
Can I use this? Okay, see over there.
You're just going to cut in half, as long as you follow along.
I know.
And don't lose it.
That's gonna be right here.
Because
We're gonna use these two pages.
you might, we're using the one that has the how to factor and the vertex, but I bet you don't need the one to factor.
We need a half.
Okay, you're just cutting in half because we're gonna show our work here. This side's gonna be your X-intercepts.
Right, grab the paper.
All right, guys. So the first thing we're going to do is the easiest part. Does this open up or down? Yeah, it does. How did you know?
Because there's no negative from the X.
Yeah, because we're looking at the X squared and it's positive. Perfect. So far, so good?
I know. I know what. I'm not.
What did it went up and not down?
Because there's no negative from the X. So if there's a negative from the X, it goes down.
The X squared.
Okay.
Okay? You guys, underneath this, will you please write, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Ax squared plus bx plus c. No, that's standard form. You're thinking about a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Is it a B?
All right, you guys. This is going to be just some scratch work that I'm going to do. You don't have to write it down. I just want you to watch. Thank you. Hush. Guys, right here, this is your Y-intercept. If you don't know one of the coordinates, but you do know one of them. What do we know? Right? Because if it's on the y-axis, x 0. So this is scratch paper. You don't have to write this down. I said it like 3 times, and I also put it over the top of that. Okay. So if this is 0, if x equals 0, so this is scratch paper. If I plug in 0 for x, nope. Yep. Tyler, can you put your phone away and listen? Alex, what's 0 squared? Obed? Oh, you're not Obed. Don't tell me. No.
Louis.
Osvaldo. What's 8 times 0?
0.
So what's the only thing that's left? So the only thing that's ever going to be left, guys, look. Anything that has an x is going to go away because it's multiplied by 0, right? So the only thing that's going to be left is 12 on this one. So your y-intercept is 0, 12. Exactly. Okay. On this one, what would be my y-intercept? It would just be 0, 3. So easy, right? You guys aren't okay that it's just a number without the x? Yeah?
Oh, why is it 0 though?
Because it's on the y-axis, so the x coordinate is 0. Because that's the definition of a y-intercept.
Oh, okay.
So far, so good? All right. So now the vertex, you guys look at your journal. What is the formula to find the vertex? Okay, it is b over 2a, but we don't say negative. What do we say? Opposite of b over 2a. Perfect. So we're looking at Alonzo, can you tell me what my b is? Yelena, can you tell me what my a is? Good. Yelena, when you're ready? Nope. What's the number in front? Nope. That's the one that everybody gets messed up on. If they don't tell you the number in front, it's an implied 1. Tyler, what's negative times a negative? So what's negative times negative 8? Just 8. Luis, what's 2 times 1? Theo, 8 divided by 4? What? I did. 8 divided by 2? You subtracted. I know. I do the same thing all the time.
I like how she said 8 divided by 4.
No, he gave the right answer. He answered the question I asked. I just asked the wrong question. That was my bad. Okay, you guys. Now this is the part everybody messes up. Where does this 4 go?
That goes on the X-intercept on the Y side.
Where?
The X-intercept. No, vertex.
No, it's not on the. It's a vertex, right? So it's gonna go right here for the X.
And then you plug that in.
Ooh. Yeah, going for extra credit, man. Okay, guys. Here's what I want to see. This is what I'm expecting you to be able to do. This is what I'm expecting you to be able to say. F of 4 equals 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 12. Now you just need to be able to plug that in the calculator. I don't expect you to do this by hand. You can do it by hand. Go ahead and throw that in the calculator. Tell me what you get. I'm going to do it by hand. Let's see if we match. Good. Go ahead, and where does this, guys? Yeah. You could be. You're good at it, though. I'm not. You guys are one of my best classes. You guys ready to go to the next one? Okay. So for X-intercepts, okay, scratch paper, scratch paper, scratch paper, scratch paper, scratch paper. How many times have I said it now? Do we all got it? Scratch, this is scratch paper. Okay. This is where it's crossing the x-axis. What do you know about those coordinates? They're on the x. Give me a number. We know a number for some of them. Okay, give me a number for the y.
Zero.
So we already know. We already know that. All right, please watch carefully. Remember how we did a little Kahoot one day, and I gave you a like x minus 2, x minus 4. Remember how it flipped to match? You guys remember that? Okay, you weren't here, I don't think. I don't think he was here. Okay, so for this one, what you're going to do, we're going to put 0 in for y. Okay, so the f of x... What is going on?
We got Dr. Pimple Popper over here, and that's what
You guys, stop.
Except for Jerry back to the
What is there doing?
Luis?
I guess it is.
You a big baby.
Luis, I think you owe me 5.
Wow! I've been me, miss.
We can do that too. We can do 5 too. Why not do it?
That's not how it works, sweetie. You cursed, they didn't. You can do sit-ups, you can do wall sit, you can do lunges.
We can do squats.
He can go watch it for 3 minutes.
Okay, Yelena, are you done with your warm-up? Will you close your computer? Tyler, can you tell me what number goes on the top? Nope, that goes on the bottom. Osvaldo, do you know what number goes on top?
Well, it's been a while.
Hey,
Teo got you? Okay,
Oh, the middle one, okay.
yep,
So then, it's 1 times 12.
I could, but that's not really helpful because that's not going to add to 8. Try something else.
62.
Okay, that gets me positive 12.
Negative 2, miss. Or negative 2.
They both have to be negative. Okay, they both have to be negative so that they multiply to a positive, and they add together to get that.
And then you should write it out. X. Well, parentheses X minus 3.
Okay. Scratch paper, scratch paper, scratch paper, scratch paper. Have I said it enough times?
Wait, Vince, can you move your paper a little bit to the
There you
right?
go.
Which way do you need to see?
No, I don't want to.
All right, guys, this is scratch paper that I'm writing down. Pick a number, any number. 3 times what equals 0?
0.
Negative 5 times what equals 0? Negative 1.7529 times what equals 0?
0.
Okay, so what are you noticing they all have in common?
We have 4 zeros.
The-
Equals 0.
What's the only way to multiply to 0?
0.
One of the numbers has to be 0. Okay? So for this to work, either this group
0 in front of me.
has to be 0, or this group has to be 0. Write that down.
Grow up, bro. It's gonna be 20. It's gonna be 20.
Okay, you guys ready? All right. Jared, can you solve this one for me? How do I get that x by itself? Nope. X by itself. Yeah. Hector, can you do this one? Mm-hmm. Can you guys see how it just flips?
Wait.
See how it
How
just...
did you get? Oh, because you did on both sides.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Okay. So these are our numbers, 6 and 2. Are you guys okay with that? I'm going to zoom out so that you can see more things at the same time. That's just going to go right here.
Does it matter which order?
Nope.
Wait, 6 and 2?
Oh, yeah.
We got Buddha too?
Whoa,
Whoa. Oh, yeah, they put a tail without L.
Okay, you guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to put all this information on the graph.
Is that necessary?
Yes, that's the whole point. Okay. So, guys, you ready? You tell me up, down, left, or right.
Over
That
2.
goes,
What's the 4? Where does the 4 go?
on the 4, 1, on
Mm-hmm. Left, right, up, or down?
Right.
Right, 4. Then where?
Down.
Put you a fat dot.
Fatty.
Fatty.
No daddies allowed. No fatty.
Okay, you guys, 0, 12. That needs to be on my y-axis. Does it go up to 12?
No.
So you can't put it on there, which means what I don't want to see is I don't want to see your graph crossing this line because it doesn't cross until way up at 12. Okay? 0, 6, where's that gonna go?
So, right,
And put a dot.
Fail.
Where does this one go?
Toes.
Alaska.
Goes on that toes.
Now what I'm looking for here, you guys,
Make a V.
if you make a V, you're gonna get no points. It's a U shape. A V is absolute value. Okay, a U shape is absolute value. A V shape is absolute value. A U shape is a quadratic.
So how you know how much to advance?
It should be pretty much flat through this part. So it should always be almost a flat line through the vertex. And then it just curves gently to touch the other ones. You get better at it. Okay, what I'm looking for on the graph. And 3, 2, 1. What I'm looking for on the graph. Shut up. What I'm looking for on the graph is I'm looking for, you have these points on, please stop talking. I'm looking that you have these points on there. I'm looking that you drew a U, not a V. If it's a V, that's absolute value. That's not points. I'm looking that you have arrows, and I'm looking that you try to draw it smooth. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that's what I'm looking for. You guys ready? All right. I'm going to just make sure I've got my name on here. I'm going to slide up. Guys, can I show you something that we could do that's a cheat?
Of course, miss.
Can you guys see the X-Intercepts? See how the vertex is always in the middle? That has to be. That's how they work. So we can skip the vertex for now, and I'll show you how to find it from the intercepts. You ready? Hector, what number goes in top? Luis, what number goes in bottom? You got top. All right. Hector, can you find me the numbers that multiply to 3 and add to 4? Multiplies to 3. Give me 2. Hector, only Hector, you guys. Give him a chance. Multiply to 3. 2 numbers that multiply to 3. Do those also add to 4? So those are what we're going to use. Yelena, can you set it up for me? Hush. Where are you getting 0 from? I'm waiting on Yelena. Thank you. X, then what? It's not -1, it's... What do I go in the middle? Yelena, give me the second one. X plus 3. Tyler, what's my next step? Luis, can you move just a little bit? Hey, Ivan, I'm glad that you can help him, but the whole point of me calling on someone is to make sure that they don't need help. What do we do? Tell me what to write down because I can't tell what you're saying. You two hush, I can't hear Tyler. Tell me what to write down. Good. Tell me what else to write down. Alex, tell me what to do.
Then you take out the 1 and the 3.
Tell me what to write.
-1. And then equals x equals 0.
What do I do on this side?
+1.
No.
Oh, minus 1.
Whatever I do to the side, I have to be the same. Alonzo, help me on this one.
Minus 3. Minus 2.
Luis, tell me what to put over here.
0, 1, negative 1,
Other direction, -1 then.
0, and then negative 3, 0.
Good. Hey, you guys, what's halfway between -1 and -3? Yep. You guys see it? Can you see how -2 is going to be in the middle? Okay, so I already know the x value. Now I'm going to write down the work just in case you need to see it for yourself. What's in the middle? Okay, so I put these, the x-intercepts, on the graph. Okay, what number's in the middle of those two? That's 10.
Man, they keep annoying me.
Okay, well, you're allowed to be annoyed. You're not allowed to curse. Next question.
What's that? Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're recording?
Teo, can you show me what A and B are? Just tell me the numbers. Pop them out.
4,
Yep, and?
3,
Nope.
1.
Yep. So I get -4 over 2, which is -2. Hey, look, it matches.
My username.
Okay. Jarrett, now that I have -2, how do I figure out the y? Someone said it. Jarrett, you got it? Plug it in.
Jared.
Plug it in.
Yep. Tell me how.
Is there a big J?
We're just going to change all those x's to -2. Tell me what to do, Jarrett. Do you know what I'm talking to you?
Oh, no, I didn't hear you.
Tell me what to do.
I was plugging it.
Yeah, I know. Tell me what to write down. So instead of, you're going to read this equation, but instead of x, you're going to say -2.
F, parentheses, 4, 3.
No. Not 4. Yeah, f of -2. F, you got to say f of. Okay? Equals?
2.
No.
Dash.
No.
Line in the middle.
No. Oh my god, what is that?
Negative 2.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, see?
-2.
It's Quadratics.
Jarrett, look. What is that?
Come on, big J.
Yeah. Plus
4.
times. Not x anymore. What is it? What are we plugging in?
4.
No, what are we plugging in?
Negative plus 3.
Thank you. Jarrett, I'm concerned. Ivan, what part do I just throw in the calculator to get an answer? Yeah, everything after the equals. Boom. I'm going to do it by hand. You guys can use a calculator. I don't care. As long as you have this set up correctly, I don't care. That's the setup. All right. So we've got -2, -1. I've got 3 for my y-intercept. Now remember, the vertex is also its axis of symmetry. You can fold it in half and it's going to copy. So if this is over 2 this way, I'm going to have another point that's over 2 this way. Do I want to draw a V? No. You want to draw a nice U. I'm drawing a U. The y-intercept. And then because it reflects across this line, if this is over 2, there's another dot that's over 2 that direction.
So, was it up or down?
Does that open up or down?
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and flip it to the back. Luis, does this open up or down? No, no,
Hey, can we friends?
no.
It's not lumber. Go down to the negative. I ain't even listen to that.
But I was asking Luis because he didn't know how it worked.
Okay, what you ask?
Opens up or down?
Down.
Where are you looking? The 1/2 or the 2? Good. Negative means down. Alex, what's my y-intercept?
The Y-Intercept. Zeros.
Mm-hmm. 0, 0. Hey guys, if it's going through 0, 0, that's more than just the y-intercept. What else is that?
That's the zero. That's the... No, that's the origin.
It's not the vertex.
That's the X-Intercept too.
You know one of your x-intercepts already. Because if it's going through both axes, it's both an x and a y-intercept.
I've never heard that.
I thought it was axis.
Axis is singular, axes is plural.
What's it?
Yes.
Access.
Axis, the x-axis is singular, axes is plural.
Oh, it's because we didn't have the X in the beginning? That's why I didn't have the
Okay, you guys ready? Do you guys want to find, I'm going to say let's find the vertex, and it'll help us find the x-intercept. What's the formula?
B, negative B.
Opposite of b. Opposite of b over.
2A.
Okay. Tyler, can you get me B? Yelena, can you get me A? Hector, can you simplify? Teo, can you help me out? Went on the next step, okay? After Hector, you're going to help me out.
Well, what you mean?
I'm going to tell you what we're going to do, and you're going to help me.
Oh, all right.
Tyler, what's B? Uh-huh. Yelena,
Oh.
what's A?
Which year part the which?
No X's, just the number. Nope. AX squared plus BX plus C. What's your A? That's your B. What's your A? Negative 1/2. Does anybody know how to simplify 2 times negative 1 over 2? You should. If you have half a pizza, twice,
Negative 1.
negative 1. 2 divided by 2.
I don't know like that.
Hector, what's negative 2 divided by negative 1? Nope. Teo, when you're ready, can you set up how to find the y? We got the x's at 2. If you get stuck, Jared's going to help you out. Jared's going to help him if you get stuck.
Bro, you can't use that. Which one? Do we use the fractions?
We just plug it in. Can you help me plug it in?
2, negative 2.
F of, it's positive 2.
F of positive 2. And then negative 2. Oh, yeah, the
Equals.
Thank you.
negative 2.
No, negative 1/2. Negative 1/2.
Oh.
2 squared.
2 squared. No x's anymore.
Plus 2 times 2.
Thank you.
What did you get the 2 from?
It's X. Replacing the X with the 2. Let's just halfway 2.
Shut up.
Hey, you said
You guys shut up.
You're gonna make her start. She can make her love strap.
Hey, you guys, what's 2 squared? What's 2 squared?
4.
What's 2 times 2?
4.
What's negative 1/2 of 4? Negative 2. Yep. What's negative 2 plus 4? Okay, can I point something out? This is your vertex. It's in the middle. If this is, oh yeah, we got our other x-intercept. Did we have to do any factoring?
No.
We're just using our knowledge. Draw your beautiful curve. And then put it in your journal and clean up. We'll finish tomorrow.
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Appreciate it, son.